Welcome to the Pathways to Surrender podcast. I'm Michael Warmoth, and thank you for joining us for this guided meditation. Please note that these meditations are recorded in a tropical setting with the windows and doors open, so you will hear birds and other sounds. Try not to let them distract you from the words. Let's take a moment now to just get settled in, get comfortable and relaxed. Maybe close our eyes and take some breaths and just listen to the music before the meditation starts. In our practice, we are increasingly devoting our attention to our current state, to what is in this moment. What is being the energy and presence of this moment. What are we doing with our energy right now? Are we relaxed? Are we distracted? Are we struggling or disturbed? Our only interest is what is, not what should be, but what is right now. As we know, there is so much unconscious activity and decision-making going on that we often don't know what we really feel, what we are doing with our energy. We may think we are saying yes to surrender But in fact, if we're not experiencing a deep level of peace and relaxation, then clearly we're saying no. And it is our practice to become conscious of that no. For that no is more powerful than any yes. The unconscious decisions overrule the conscious. Actually, when we refer to the unconscious, we really mean the subconscious. That is, that which has dropped below the level of awareness due to repression and denial and habit and conditioning. So the no that we are experiencing is actually subconscious, not unconscious. It's below what we are choosing to allow to be conscious. But it can be conscious. It is important that we understand this distinction. The unconscious are the decisions the body makes to keep things working. For instance, the heartbeat, the breathing. The unconscious is always striving for equilibrium, for returning to a state of rest. The subconscious, with its need for safety and protection and control, creates a state of unrest, of hyper-vigilance, distraction. These are the kinds of decisions and choices that we want to become conscious so that we can change them, make a different decision. This may seem a daunting task, but in fact, if we are willing to give up control and ask, we can receive all the information we need. We are willing to admit that we don't actually know what is needed right now. To seek the guidance of the greater intelligence and wisdom within us, our journey will become much easier. Everything we need to know is already available within us. But we must practice making ourselves available, silencing the ego, becoming quiet, and asking the right question. For a start, we cannot claim to be a victim and ask for help. We must be willing to admit that there is a choice being made by us need help in understanding why we would choose such a thing. Why do we choose to separate ourselves from all the wisdom, all the love, all the joy that is available to us? It requires a level of humility to admit that we are not doing a very good job running our lives, and that we would be better off to just surrender, let go, surrender our will, surrender our identity, and become what seems like nobody. Let us be clear. The answer to every question, the solution to every problem is within us. We don't have to earn it or deserve it. We don't have to be special. We don't have to do the right thing. We simply have to be willing to give up control, our insistence on doing things our way, our insistence that we know the right way, what is right and what is wrong, must become an open channel, the blank page. The mind can be like fresh soil. The seeds of wisdom can be planted. But right now, we've filled the mind with weeds, garbage. To become still like this is not easy. For so many of us, we will automatically react against becoming still. Our mind will start racing. We will want to do something, get up, do anything. If this is not difficult, we are probably not doing it. But the source of that difficulty, that struggle, is our own decision to stay in control, our own fear of losing control. And this is where we need help. We are willing to say, I am afraid to trust. I'm afraid to let go. I don't know why I won't let go. We are willing to sit long enough to hear the answer. It will come. And the more that we can cultivate compassion and understanding ourselves, the more we can release all judgment about where we are right now. The easier it will become. So let us devote ourselves to this process, becoming conscious, being finally tuned in to what is right now, becoming more and more conscious of what is really here right now. When we really focus on the experience of this moment, eventually we will become aware of a presence and a power, grace, the energy of the Spirit within us is perceptible. There is that within us which longs to follow the call of grace, to leave behind all the trivial concerns of the ego, to enter into paradise, to heaven, a place of knowing, of being. It is not outside of us, it is within us, and it is not lost. It is us. We have just turned away from it and have been looking in the wrong direction. Grace calls us to let go even more, to surrender even more, to trust, let go completely. There is nothing that we need hold on to or cling to. We need nothing, for everything is already here. Let nothing disturb you. There is nothing wrong. There is no bad. The peace of the universal truth is within you. It will be revealed. It is already known to us. Let yourself go into it. Thank you for listening to this episode of our podcast. If you would like more information on these meditations and teachings, you can visit pathwaystosurrender.com. You might be interested in our other podcast, Pathways to Wholeness. These are episodes of meditative teachings designed to help us move to the next step in our journey, letting go learning to surrender, overcoming resistance. That's Pathways to Wholeness. Look for the next episode soon. We'll be uploading them every couple of days. See you next time.